If you notice that your child is becoming more musically inclined because they're banging all over things all over the house, that means they might be interested in music and a drum set might be in their future. If you've searched the internet trying to figure out a great drum set for your child, I have one that you might want to consider. It's the Paxcess electric drum set that you get from Amazon, and I'm going to be doing a review for it right now. In this review, I'm going to be going over my first impressions, functionality, the build, if this is a great drum set to get for your family. Let's jump right in. So when you first get a drum set, it comes in a little small box and it's very, very portable. It's actually rolled up and it comes with 4 drumsticks, the actual bass, a USB cable, and then the actual electronic drum set, and pretty transportable. I thought it was kind of flimsy. I was kind of shocked that all this power would probably be packed into this little drum set, but those were my initial impressions of it. I was just kind of shocked at like how small the packaging was. I would definitely say that this is really ideal for travel. So if you want something that your child can have that you could take to multiple places, this is definitely a transportable drum set. And that was one of the first things, again, that I noticed when we first took it out the pack. So as we take a close-up look at the product, you could tell that it's very, very durable. It's made out of like a silicone, so you're definitely able to bend it, twist it. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you could just tell that it's really made to be transportable, and the sticks are very, very durable. I will say that after a few hit, one of the sticks that my son had did kind of break apart, but that's just because he's really hard on toys. I don't think that happens all the time. That is something that did happen, so that's another thing to keep in mind if you want to get this drum set. You can tell that the base of where you would keep all of the different functions and the play button and other hookups, that looks pretty sturdy. So overall, it looks like a pretty solid drum set if you want to get started. It's something transportable for your child. I think one of the main cool things that stands out to me is that you can click it to different settings. So if your child has no idea of like how to play the drums, you could start with like the automatic recording of it and then have your child build from there. Or you can just have it in a straight mode where they can just bang and make whatever kind of songs they want to make. So it's really buildable where you can start off with the default sounds, or you can have your child do whatever they want to do. And I thought that was really cool for this set. So I'm going to insert some footage of my son and my husband using the drum set so that you can kind of get an idea for yourself of the functionality, and you can also see my son using it on his own.
Daddy.
There you go. And who's the little furry one?
Cookie.
All right, what we about to do?
We do with the drums.
Okay, we about to unbox the drums.
Whoa.
What else?
And then we have the drum pad.
Bring that over here so we can see it.
No, it's not.
Hold on, Noah.
It's this.
All right, hold on. Oh, wow. This is... And then it has all the controls at the top. Here's the drum is. All right, so that's it.
Little drummer boy. The volume of this, because this gets super loud. So if you want to kind of bring it down a notch, you can definitely control the volume on the side. That's one of the things that I like about it, is that sometimes we don't mind it being very loud, but as it gets closer to nighttime and bedtime, we do try to turn it down because you don't want it to be disruptive when you're trying to like end the day. I like how bright the circles are for each different sounds of the drum set. It really delineates where where your child needs to hit and the different sounds it needs to make. I really like the pop of color and just the overall feel of the drum set. Now let's go into some of my pros and cons. I mentioned a couple of pros is that you're able to control the volume. It's small enough so that you're able to travel with this, and the material feels really, really sturdy, so you don't have to worry about it cracking or peeling. I did mention as a con that one of the drumsticks did crack, but I think that was just because of how my son was playing with it. I don't think that happens with all the drumsticks. The only other con is that it does attract different hair and different fibers from like carpet. We have a corgi, and obviously corgis shed quite a lot, so sometimes the fur would get stuck on the actual silicone piece of the drum set. But outside of that, the only other major con would be that it gets super loud, so you'll have to control the volume, but you're able to plug this up to other equipment. If you want to plug it up to a speaker, it does have a port for you to do that and hook it up. It's really easy to charge. It takes about a couple of hours for it to be fully charged. So those are the only pros and cons that I have of the drum set. Let me know your thoughts and if this is something that you're considering for your child. We are thinking about expanding to get my son a keyboard because he's seeming to be really interested in music, but I think as a first good step, because we noticed he was drumming all over the place, getting this drum set was like a good move. We're definitely able to see how he is able to sit there and concentrate and play with the drum set, and that's definitely something that we were looking to get. So let me know if that's something that you notice with your children, and we can talk about it in the comments. So to do a quick recap of everything we talked about in the video, this is a compact, easy to travel drum set. It's electric, so all you have to do is plug it in and charge it and you're good to go. It comes with 4 drumsticks, so 2 sets of drumsticks. It has a plug-in cable and it does have a bag that you can travel with. It has volume control and it comes with an preset sound so your child can build off of it, or it has a mode where you can just have your child play on their own. Overall, I would recommend this drum set if you want to spend something that's less than $100 just to try and test your child's palate to see if this is something that they're really interested in before investing in something bigger. We will probably invest in more equipment just because my son seems to be very interested in music. But if you want to just try to get a baseline to kind of see if this is something your child may be interested in, this is a great set to get. I will link everything in the description box below so that you can check it out for yourself. Again, if you have it for your child, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more product reviews for toddlers, I have another one, which is a pretty unconventional topic. It's about a child sofa. I know, children having sofas, will they do? And that product is also under $100. I will link that so you can check it out right now.